Hi, maybe you've noticed we are talking about our dashboard a lot. So in this video, I quickly want to show you how easy it is to use our dashboard. So currently you are looking at the dashboard from one of the FOCUS-1 devices at our office in a skid. It's currently in operation with a valve position on 25%, which you see on the left bottom, inlet pressure of 1.84 bar, temperature of the water of 25 degrees, and an outlet pressure of 0.02 bar, and a volume flow of 1.7 liters an hour. So there is currently a pump running which is presented by these values. So let's say I have this device installed into my process and I want to change some settings. I first have to make sure that I log in. So this is also a cyber security feature. So as you can see, we have logged in right now, and there are some different things that are activated, which before were not activated. And that's the configuration tab, the communication tab, the medium tab, the information about the device tab, and also downloads. So if I, for example, want to change some settings, I go to configuration and I can change the units. So now the pressure values are in PSI and the volume flow is in cubic meters an hour. So depending on which value you use as a standard inside of your plant, you can make sure that the right value is selected in our dashboard. The input, mostly we talk about the way of doing control. So we have the new way of control, but also just standard control on valve position. So normally in a process, analog input or industrial Ethernet based communication is used, and you can easily set it, for example, on valve position, volume flow, inlet pressure, outlet pressure, or pressure difference. So in this case, I can choose for volume flow in cubic meters an hour, and I can name the 4 to 20 milliamp from, for example, 0 to 20 cubic meters an hour. I save it and done. And the same goes for the output. You can change alarms. For example, I want critical alarms, indicative process alarms. You can choose which alarms you want or do not want. For example, if you don't want to see cavitation, you can also turn that off. You can change the time, adjust the device internal clock. You can change the medium data. And of course, very important is doing tuning. Tuning is something we will talk about more and more in the future. Tuning of a process loop is very important in the process industry. It's mostly done on trial and error with different components, but with FOCUS-1, you can basically tune your FOCUS-1 automatically with our tuning configurator inside the device. More information about this will follow in the near future. A very interesting feature inside of our dashboard is the documentation part. In this documentation part, we put all the documents of the device which is building your plant. So for example, the drawing would be in there, and if you press the download button, you can just open it up on another tab. And other documents could be, for example, calibration certificates or manuals. Communication, depending on which communication you use next to 4 to 20 milliamp analog, could be HART, but you could also use Profinet or Modbus TCP, depending on the version you have inside of your plant. You can select the right communication parameters inside of this dashboard. There's a totalizer in there, so the totalizer just calculates how much flow went through the FOCUS-1, and if you want to reset it, there is a button to reset the amount of flow that has been flowing through the FOCUS-1. There's device information. You can name the tag. You can look at the specifications of the parameters inside of the device. For example, this is a plug and seat combination, a seat and bore of 63, a pressure class of PN40 with an actuator 750. And then we have the download tab, so you can download all the service data based on a timestamp, so a period of time. So this will be very helpful to do analysis, but also if you want us to do analysis, you can just send the file, just press download, and you get the files on your computer in your download section, and you can send that over email or WeTransfer for us to analyze or for yourself to analyze. The same goes for the process data and of course also log files. So this was a quick walkthrough about the dashboard? Are you interested to try it out yourself? Let's be in touch.